Hey everyone, welcome back to Ever Revenge. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're charging toward that 1K subscriber milestone, and every click gets us closer. Plus, stick around for the full video. These stories build to heart-wrenching twists you don't want to miss. Today we're diving into They Laughed at My Trust, but my silence became their punishment, emotional story crying face fire. The scent of aged paper and fresh rain always takes me back to that rainy afternoon in the little indie bookstore on Elm Street. I was thumbing through a worn copy of The Alchemist, lost in Coelho's whispers of destiny, when she bumped into me, literally. Books tumbled like dominoes, and there she was. Elena, with her wild chestnut curls framing a face lit by an apologetic smile that could melt glaciers. "Sorry, I was chasing a plot twist," she said, her voice like honey over gravel. We laughed, gathered the pages, and by closing time, we were sharing coffee across the street, trading dreams like secrets. Hers, to write novels that scarred souls. Mine, to build a life where trust was the foundation, not the fragility. Our love unfolded like a well-loved novel, slow chapters of stolen kisses in moonlit parks, where fireflies danced to the rhythm of our heartbeats. We'd picnic on the grassy knoll by the river, her head on my shoulder as she read aloud from her manuscript, her words weaving tapestries of vulnerability. I proposed on a crisp autumn evening under a canopy of turning leaves, with a ring I'd saved for months to buy, simple silver etched with forever trusts. She said yes through tears, pulling me into an embrace that felt like home. "You're my safe harbor, Alex," she murmured, her fingers tracing my jaw. Our wedding plans buzzed with excitement. Her bohemian gown, wildflower bouquets, and vows we'd write ourselves. But shadows crept in, subtle as fog. Elena's old college friends, Lila and Theo, the self-proclaimed chaos duo, started visiting more. They were vibrant, sharp-tongued artists who thrived on sarcasm, and I welcomed them, blind to the barbs hidden in their jokes. "Alex, you're like a puppy, all wide eyes and wagging tail," Lila would tease over wine, her laughter tinkling like broken glass. Elena joined in sometimes, her giggles a dagger I dismissed as affection. I trusted too deeply, chalking it up to their edgy humor, pouring my soul into planning our future while they whispered doubts behind closed doors. The unraveling came on what should have been our engagement party. I'd stepped out for ice, the house alive with laughter and clinking glasses. Returning early, I paused at the back door, hearing my name through the screen. "God, Alex is so clueless," Theo snorted. "Thinks Elena's all in. Please, she's been texting me for weeks." Elena's voice followed, laced with mockery. "Sure, but yeah, his trust is hilarious. Like, who falls that hard anymore?" Their laughter erupted, raw and cruel, as if my devotion was a punchline. I froze, the bag of ice melting in my grip, cold seeping into my bones. Betrayal bloomed in my chest. Not just the affair, but the glee in desecrating what I'd held sacred. I didn't scream. Didn't shatter the moment with accusations. Instead, I slipped away into the night, the party sounds fading like a bad dream. No calls, no texts, no dramatic exit. Just silence. A void that swallowed their world. Days turned to weeks. Elena's frantic voicemails piled up, laced with panic. "Alex, where are you? We need to talk." But I was gone, packing my life into boxes under the cover of dawn, leaving the ring on the kitchen table with a note. "Trust was my gift. Your laughter broke it. Goodbye." Karma whispered through the cracks they couldn't mend. Lila confessed to Elena that Theo had been seeing someone else. Her, in fact, turning their trio into a web of lies that ensnared them all. Elena's writing stalled, her words poisoned by guilt. She'd wake screaming from nightmares of my trusting eyes. Theo spiraled into isolation. His charm crumbling as friends distanced themselves from the toxicity. They reached out through mutuals, begging for closure, but my silence was the chain, unbreakable, unrelenting. It forced them to confront the rot they'd sown, alone in the mirror of their regrets. Meanwhile, in a quiet coastal town, I found solace sketching seascapes, the waves teaching me resilience. And then at a seaside cafe, I met Sophia, her laugh genuine, her gaze steady. We started slow, shared sunsets, honest talks about scars. No grand gestures, just the quiet bloom of trust rebuilt, brick by careful brick. In her arms I learned love isn't blind, it's chosen fiercely every day. Their punishment wasn't revenge. It was the echo of my absence, a reminder that what you mock in trust, you lose forever. And in that loss I found my truest self, whole, unafraid, alive. Phew, what a roller coaster. That silence hit hard, didn't it? If this story stirred something in you, drop a like, share your takeaways in the comments, and subscribe to Ever Revenge for more beautiful revenge stories that blend heartbreak with hope. We're so close to 1K. Your support is the spark we need. Thanks for watching till the end. Catch you in the next one.